Hi, this is James Gordon October here with the 5th anniversary of my YouTube channel, October Library. Back on November of 2020, I formed the YouTube channel, October Library, to post book reviews, book hauls, and other fiction-related content, and for 5 years I have done very well on this channel, and I have gained many subscribers over time, and a big thank you to all those who've been following my channel and my reviews and all the other stuff I've done. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to see people subscribing to my channel, responding, commenting on my videos, or leaving feedback for my reviews, book hauls, and other stuff. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. You probably all noticed I have new glasses now. I got some new ones as I wanted a pair that felt more firm and not loose, as these ones are very nice. I really like them. Anyway, we're not here for the glasses. We're here for my channel. So I guess I'll start with a little bit of history of October Library. First, I started, October Library first began as a Facebook group originally, where the idea was to have a group where people can post book reviews, and their book hauls, and what books they got and stuff, without without limitations. That way, people can post as much as they want, they can share what they want, and there's no like strict rules or harsh punishments sort of thing. That was the original idea. That, unfortunately, didn't work out too well. While I started to have some people posting books they were reading and they were sharing what they got, but over time, it just, no one was really posting or doing much, and it was mostly me, and I was not happy with this. And then I started having problems with Facebook when they were starting to target my reviews as spam, which I still have no idea how that is possible when other people are posting reviews and they don't get flagged for anything. So after one problem after another, I was getting really fed up, and then when I created the YouTube channel, it was originally part to expand on the October Library group, but it just wasn't working on, and I decided to hell with it. I terminated the group because it was just going nowhere, and I wasn't happy with it, so I decided to focus more of my attention to the YouTube channel, which was a much better route to go. I hardly had any problems with my YouTube channel, and that's what I want. A simpler, more easy lifestyle, not one where I'm stressed out all the time. Yeah, so for 5 years I've done very well on this channel, and I'm glad to be posting book reviews and stuff. There's a lot of books that some people had not even heard of, and I've even been thanked for helping people discovering books they never read and that piques their interest, or telling them books to avoid, and I've been thanked for that too. I'm always glad to help out others trying to find something new and different to read, or books to avoid reading. Another reason why I formed the YouTube channel October Library was because back in 2020 was an awful time. It was during the pandemic, and it was an absolutely terrible time where you couldn't go and do much. It was a very depressing time. So having a YouTube channel just allowed me to read my books and then post my reviews. It kind of gave me something more to do, as I was collecting all these books, and I wasn't really reading a lot, and I decided I really got to start reading these books because I don't want these things just sitting on the shelves collecting dust. So with the channel, it's helped me gone through the books, reading them, and then sharing my thoughts and opinions on the channel. So it's been very helpful in my life, and I'm very thankful for that. Um, so I've been thinking about what else I can do for the channel, like what else I can do for it. So I've been just thinking about this now. Before, originally, I focused mostly on fiction stuff. I didn't bother with nonfiction. However, I got a couple nonfiction books I would like to read, and I was thinking, well, since I'm reading them, I might as well do reviews on them and stuff. It'd probably be interesting. So I got a couple of nonfiction books I picked out that I'm going to review. Now, I have a rule for this. I'm only going to talk about subjects that interest me. I'm not going to cover coffee books because that isn't really fiction. Anyone can really do that. So I'm only focusing on like true story stuff, that sort of thing, as I can, as that would be more interesting to read than like a coffee book is just it can be too easy and stuff. So I have a rule for that. Um, But I'll still be doing, fiction reviews on the channel as well. I definitely would like to do more, like, graphic novel reviews on the channel, manga, and I would definitely would like to do more furry book reviews as well, as I've seen a couple channels on YouTube doing furry book reviews, and I thought I really gotta do more, so I got a lot of furry fiction I would love to review on the channel and read. Oh, I also had another thought I was thinking of doing. The the new Running Man movie's coming out, and I was thinking, what if I did a video on what I talk about what I thought of the movie and stuff, and I thought this would be really interesting to do. So, if I see a movie that's based off a book or graphic novel or whatever, and if it looks good, I'll definitely do like a review of it. So that was another thing I was thinking of doing on the channel too. That one's gonna be not that frequent, as it has to be, of course, based off a book, a comic series, graphic novel, or manga, or whatever, for me to talk about that. As I'm not gonna like, the only time I talk about movies if they're related to books or whatever they're based on. So that's the only time I do that. So I thought this would be something interesting to do a review on the upcoming movie that's based off the novel The Running Man of the same name, and some other ones. I've been hearing a lot of good things too about The Long Walks. That's another one I'll check out when it gets a physical release. But I'm really looking forward to the new Running Man movie. I really want to see it, so I thought after I go to see it, I will definitely do a review on it on the channel. So I thought that'd be fun. I know one thing I started doing on the channel, but I haven't done it a lot, is I started to kind of film myself while I was in like bookstores and I was showing what I was getting. That was interesting to do, but I just haven't. I just have never bothered doing it again. I might do it in the future, where I might film myself going to bookstores and just like picking out books and stuff. It kind of would be nice if I could have an assistant with me, someone that can film me as I'm doing it, so that way it makes it easier, so that way it's not just me holding my cell phone and then just like going through the book stuff. I'd rather have someone with me so they can just film me as I'm like picking out books and stuff, and then have like, commentary as I'm doing it as well. That I thought that would be nice, something that hopefully I can do in the future. And then another thing I want to do for my channel is I'm gonna do this. This is gonna start. This is something I've been thinking about. As I'm besides my YouTube channel, as this is just a hobby. I do this on the side for fun and stuff. I have no interest in turning this into like a career, because it would just be too stressful if I had to. If I turned this channel into like my job, it would not be fun. It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot of stress. I would have to post a lot of reviews, and then I don't want to deal with the hassle of like being careful on like subjects that you can't talk about, or certain words you can't say, as you get demonetized if you say something that goes against YouTube's policy, and I don't want to deal with that hassle. I just rather keep this as a channel, as a hobby, or something I just do on the side for fun. It's for my own enjoyment, and that's what I'd rather keep it as, something simple and easy, not like an actual job. As I've seen so many channels over the years gone into that job route, and the quality changes instantly. Like years ago, I used to watch a lot of true horror channels on YouTube, like a lot of good ones. And over the years, these channels started to kind of go downhill. They went the commercial route, and now they have to be careful in certain words they can say and can't say. They ditch like the basic like the videos, like where they would have like images, and they have like crew music playing while the narrator talks over it. I really like that style. If they had like actual like a footage to work with, okay, that's fine. But a lot of the channels now are just using like a lot of stock footage, and they have that kind of like true crime show feel, and I really don't like it. And I just started to get bored with some of these channels, as they just weren't good as they were. They now gone like the kind of like the commercial route, and they lose, like, to me, they lose the identity of what makes them what they are. Now they're just another generic crime show, and it's like I don't want that. I want it to be more original, and having, the narrator express their thoughts and opinions. I liked hearing what they had to say about stuff, but now it's like, now that they have to be careful what they say, and to me it's just dumb. It's just, why would you go the commercial route when you built up your show, you built up your channel, and you became popular because the way you did it? Now you've gone the commercial route, and now it just feels like a generic crime show. I have no interest in that. And there's a couple other YouTube channels I used to watch where the creators decided to turn their hobby into a job, and the whole channel shifts into a different direction I don't like. So I don't want to go down that route. I want to keep YouTube Library. I want to keep October Library how I started it back in 2020. I want to keep it how I've been running it for 5 years. I want to just keep it the way that I'm doing it, my book reviews, book hauls and stuff, just keep it the same, not make it like commercial or just like lazy put together or stuff like that. I don't want to go that route. I want to keep it original and fun. So, oh yeah. So however, there's one change I am going to be doing. Starting on January 2026, there's going to be a change on my video posting. Lately, I've been trying to balance out my YouTube channel and reading and along with writing, as I'm an aspiring writer, and I would love to get my novel projects published and stuff. And the problem is I can't balance all three of these things. It's so stressful trying to balance one thing out over the other, and I feel like it's now clashing to the point where I'm becoming stressful. As this does not make me happy, as I like to have a nice, stress-free, easy lifestyle. I don't like having to deal with problems all the time. So I was trying to figure out what can I do to solve this problem. So I've decided to have some days where I focus more on writing and others reading. So videos so the video posting might be less frequent than how I usually am. I don't really have a day where I post or a schedule where I decide what days to post videos. I just post them whenever I get a book done and stuff. And lately I've been finding that if I post like 2 or 3 videos a day, that makes it kind of easy, because then it's more content being posted, but it's a lot more work, of course. But I have so many novel projects. One thing about me, I'm very creative, and I have lots of ideas in my head, and the thing is just trying to write them all out. It's a lot of work, and I just need I need to have I think I need like a week or two where I can just type away and just work on my novel projects and get more pages written, and that way, once I get more of my projects done, then I can focus more of my time onto my reading stuff. So that's my goal, is to try to balance out my lifestyle so that way I can do the things I love without being stressed out, of course. I am still going to be doing book series. I'm trying to get the Tom Clancy series wrapped up, which is actually the longest series that I've read on the channel, and I want to get it wrapped up before the end of December. So I got Rainbow Six I got to get started on, and I'm going to try to get that series wrapped up, and then after I get Rainbow Six wrapped up, I'm not doing another book series. I'm just going to read solo books after that. It's been a very long and thick series to get through. It's just all the books all the layer books get much thicker, so it's a lot of reading and stuff, and a lot happens to keep track of. So after I'm done with the Jack Ryan and John Clark series this year, I'm just going to read solo books after that. I would like to do more book series on the channel for next year, so I picked some other book series that are not long as the Tom Clancy book series. So I got a lot of other book series I want to do on the channel, and another thing I would like to do to improve for my October Terror, as I felt my October Terror this year kind of didn't go the way I planned it. Originally, I was going to start reading some horror books starting towards the end of September, so that way once October rolled around, I would have some horror books to post on the channel, and then I would just follow up with more horror books. Unfortunately, the Tom Clancy book I was currently reading, Executive Orders, was like the longest book in the series, and it was a lot of reading to get that done. By the time I finished it, it was like October 1st, and I was exhausted just reading that massive brick. So I was exhausted, and then I just picked some average-length horror books to get started with that, and that and dealing with life, of course, hasn't been easy. So I'm hoping next year for October that I can get started sooner on the horror books, and that way when October rolls around, I have some horror books to post. So horror book reviews to post on the channel, and then just read more horror books during the month of October. Just trying to get a little more posted and stuff, as I do try to get a lot of interesting horror themed books on the channel. So hopefully next year will be a lot better. I am still, let's see, I am still going to try to top my reading record of last year, 49 books. I'm at 36 right now, so I'm hoping I will get close to 40, and then all I have to do is just read 10 novels, and then I will surpass 49 novels. But I'm still going to keep going to see how high I can get towards the end of this year, and then 2026 I'll see how many books I can read that year as well. So that's basically all the some things I like to do on the channel, some updates, and I am hoping that next year will be a lot better. Like, I would really like to get my own place so I can have a bigger room, so that way I have more room for my books, as it's getting kind of tight in my bedroom, and it's like I really want a bigger place to live in, and it hasn't. It's been so hard trying to find a job in this town. Like, it's been really hard, and I've been trying to posting job resumes and stuff, trying to find work and stuff, and I haven't had any luck. So I'm hoping either towards the end of this year or next year things will finally change for the better for me, and also I can publish some of my own novels and stuff. I am thinking of self-publishing myself, as I rather self-publish myself because I pretty much design my own cover artwork and stuff, and I don't want to deal with, like, the hassle of publishers, like, page restrictions and content you can't write, or sort of things they're kind of like touchy about. So I'd rather just self-publish myself, and then when it comes to the whole selling and shipping thing, I'll eventually figure that out. As I would love to share my self-published books with you on the channel. I would really like to do that, and I was even thinking, like, doing like videos of like book tours or book sales and stuff. I thought that would be fun to do on the channel as well. If I get the chance to do that, I would definitely love to incorporate that into the channel as well. So hopefully things would turn around for the better for next year, and things will start moving forward for me in my life, and hopefully I'll be able to do much more with it. Alright, that's it for the video today, as I don't know what else to talk about. I was originally going to have some things written down, but I was like, oh shit, I don't. I was thinking about writing what I was going to say, and I thought, oh fuck it, I'll just roll with it. So that's it for the video today. I hope you'll enjoy it, and thank you again for being with me for 5 years on October Library, and I hope to see you continuing supporting the channel and the many things that I plan to do on this channel for the years to come. Thank you. Alright, that's for the video today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to October Library, the YouTube channel where I post book reviews, book hauls, or fictional content. Until then, I'll catch you later.